guys, it's Jada here, and what this video is about, as you can already probably see, is for anyone starting school this year. I know it starts like really soon and you guys are probably not happy about that. I would not be happy about that. But some of you may be happy about that. But what I wanted to tell you is maybe some advice for upcoming freshmen or anyone starting school this year, like the do's and don'ts and how to survive school, like Ned's Declassified. Do you remember that show? I used to love that show. But yeah, that's kind of what this is gonna be. Okay, let's start with first what you're gonna wear. Oh my goodness, this is probably my favorite part. I know it's really hard to decide what you're gonna wear, but do not pick what you're comfortable in. Don't wear like heels on the first day of school or like too much jewelry or anything. Wear what you're comfortable in, enough to somehow fit in a little bit and not quite stand out. You don't want to break the dress code on the first day or anything, but just something that maybe your favorite color, something that'll make you feel good about yourself. And as well as try not to, if you try too hard on the first day, you end up looking not your best. So just kind of pretend like you're going out to the mall with your friends, but kind of trying to look cute at the same time, and I'm sure you'll find something. Okay, now for what to bring on your first day. Let me tell you, there's nothing more freshman-like than seeing people with giant backpacks filled with everything from Target and Walmart and Staples that you could possibly need. Don't do that. If you're a freshman and you don't know what to bring, or if you are just starting on the first day of school and you don't know what to bring, teachers, let me tell you a secret. Teachers never really assign you anything that you would even need. They don't expect you to have everything on the first day. So what you're going to need is like maybe some pens, some pencils, a notebook with like paper in it, and maybe just one binder. And you know, your cell phone or whatever else you want to bring. And also, if you want, you can bring a bag instead of a backpack, because that's what I always did and I felt like it looked cooler than like two-strap backpack. But yeah, you don't need to bring that much because you're just going to be carrying it and you're going to hurt your back. Okay, if you walk into class and you have assigned seats, don't be mad. I always liked assigned seats because it like forced me to make new friends. So if you sit around someone you don't know, just say hi and like ask them about themselves. Like, how was your summer? My name's Jada. My name's Catherine, Stacy, Claudia, Shaniqua, whatever. Just introduce yourself and you will love it. You will have, they could be your best friend. You don't even know. Just be open to everyone. Don't judge a book by its cover. If they look weird or whatever, even say hi anyway, because you never know. They could be secretly awesome. They could have like a pet platypus and it would be so cool and you wouldn't even know because you didn't get to know them. Okay. Now for lunchtime. Lunchtime has always been the hardest part for me because I was always the new girl and it was so hard to like find someone to sit with because everyone was already in groups and stuff. But what I've learned, and it's so hard if you don't do this all the time, but just go up to someone who was in your previous class before lunch and be like, hey, I don't really know anyone, can I sit with you? And if you do know people, just be like, hey, can I sit here? And they're not going to say no. I mean, if they say no, you can punch them in the face, but okay, don't do that. But seriously, people are so much nicer than you think, and I'm sure everyone else is thinking the same thing, like, oh my gosh, where am I going to sit? What if I don't find my friends? To avoid, I know you're scared of sitting at a table by yourself and everyone looking at you, so just find someone. Just find a girl that was in your previous class and be like, hey, can I sit with you? And she's going to be like, sure, and then you guys could be best friends. So I know it's hard, but trust me, if it were me, I would totally let you sit with me. And I've done this so many times if that makes you feel better. And yeah. Also on the first day, I don't know if you want to pack a lunch or if you want to get a school lunch, but I would probably advise getting school lunch. Just bring like $3 maximum and you can get anything you want. And if you don't want to wait in the lines, you could bring like an apple and a sandwich or some cupcakes and you can stuff your face while everyone else is waiting in line. Okay, let me tell you another huge secret. Teachers on the first writing project, they always judge you. I know it's terrible, but they will judge you on however you write. So make sure your best writing is at the beginning of the year. Like if it's your English teacher and she tells you to write an essay, she won't do this on the first day, but like within the first week, make sure it is superb. Make sure it's phenomenal. Make sure it's the best writing you've ever written in your life, because then from there on, she will set that standard for you and you will probably get A's for the rest of the semester because she's going to think you're really smart. You know what I mean? That's a secret. Don't tell anyone. Okay, with lockers, you don't really have to worry about your locker the first day because you probably won't even get issued a locker. Throughout high school, I did not touch my locker. I didn't know where it was or anything. You really don't need a locker, so you'll be okay. It'll save you a bunch of money because you don't need to buy all that crazy locker stuff at Target, like rugs and disco balls and stuff. Gym class. Okay, gym class was my worst fear because all throughout high school my hair was straightened every day, and if I would ever like have a drop of sweat, it would always be on my scalp, so my hair would just slowly start to curl and frizz up. Ugh. Okay. Nowadays you do not have to shower, which is awesome. So you don't have to have anyone see you all naked and stuff. But so with gym class, just everyone's in the same boat as you. Don't be scared to change, especially, you may have to change in front of people now, so just don't be scared. Everybody has the same body parts. If you have like a third boob or something, people are gonna think that's pretty cool. I would totally think that's pretty cool, so don't be scared of it or anything. If you have a third boob, you know, that is awesome. Go you. If you really are having issues, if you have a friend in the class, ask them to hold up like a shirt or something so that you can change behind it. Like, everyone has the same parts. Everyone has a vagina in that class. And if you don't, that's awesome too. But yeah, so you go Glen Coco. You work those body parts and just change quick and be out. If you do have gym class on the first day of school, that is totally fine. The gym teacher 9 times out of 10 will not expect you to change. He'll just be like giving you uniforms or something, or she'll just give you what you're going to be doing, like your syllabus and stuff, so you'll be okay. Don't worry about changing or having to get out of your good outfit on the first day of school if you happen to have gym class. Okay, if you go in your class and you realize that you don't have any friends in that class, it is totally fine. That means that you have an advantage right now, because that means you can make twice as many friends as anybody else because you don't know anybody in that class, and nobody will even judge you or anything because of the fact that nobody knows you. Does that make sense? I think it would be really fun, especially like I said before, sit down next to someone new, talk to them about their day. Have a positive outlook. If you don't have any friends in that class, don't be a Debbie Downer and don't be like, oh my gosh, I hate this class, I don't have anyone in it. It's okay. It's totally fine. Be open to new people and make friends, and if you need help, feel free to ask the teacher because that's what they're there for, and they love it when you ask questions because they feel like they're useful, and they are. Teachers are great. And hey, if you happen to have a mean teacher who is kind of like snotty or whatever, your friends, like the people in your class, will be your best friends because they'll help you with things if you don't understand them. All you have to do is ask. Sit next to the smart kid. I always sat next to the smart, okay, well I was the smart kid, but I always sat next to another smart kid because if you don't understand something, they will totally help you. Go after class and talk to the teacher and be like, I feel like you didn't explain this well enough to my ability, so do you mind if you could kind of explain it more so I could comprehend it better, you know, so that they feel more wanted and useful and you feel better about the curriculum and that you understand everything. Another thing is, don't worry, especially if you're a freshman, don't worry if you can't find your class. Just ask a teacher. They're usually along the side if you know, for people who can't find their classes. But don't feel bad if you're late to class and you walk in and everyone's staring at you like you just killed someone. And people are completely expected to be late for class on the first day, especially if you're a freshman, because nobody knows where anything is, and teachers will always wait maybe an extra 10 minutes, and they'll be totally lenient to anyone who is late if you are a new student going on high school for the first time because you don't know where anything is. Oh, another thing for outfit advice, if you wanted to, this was on a commercial, I think it was like Old Navy or something, but I've always done this throughout the years. Don't wear your best outfit on the first day. Wait like 3 or 4 days because everyone's wearing their best outfit, and just wait on like the 4th day and just be like, bam, I'm here, and wear your best, shiniest outfit, and everyone's going to be like, oh, where'd she come from? Ooh, he's fine. You know what I mean? You will look amazing. You'll stand out in the crowd, and then you could be like the cool girl or whatever, and yeah. I know at this time you may be thinking how important it is to fit in and stuff, like you need to have those UGG boots that everyone else has, or you need to have that Vera Bradley bag. It's totally not important. If everybody else has those things and you don't, that's completely fine. Right now, your ulterior motive may be to get into a good college, but right now that's what you should be completely thinking about. High school is all about getting into a good college and starting your future. And you may not see that now, but it should be your main priority. Is that enough advice? Did that suffice to you guys? I don't know what else you may be concerned about, but oh my gosh, I have an idea. Oh my gosh. Okay, so how about when you guys, when this video is uploaded and everything, you guys could totally just leave little comments and questions down below, and my next video can be answering all of them. Like, say you have a cute boy in your class, it could be like an advice column, and I'll answer almost all of, well, it depends how many there are, but I'll try and answer the most popular ones down below if that helps. Would that be okay? Would you guys like that? Okay, so if you have any questions and you're starting school, and they can be really specific questions too, just comment them below and I will answer them in the next video. Does that sound good? Good? Okay, good idea, Jay. A pat on the back. I love you guys very much, and are you ready for the contest winners? I'm going to put them right here in like 2 seconds, but if you can't see those, I don't know why you couldn't see them, but I'm going to also put them below, and these are the YouTube names of the people who won. I love you guys, and I hope you guys, even if you didn't win, that you're still, you know, happy. I tried to pick people. It was kind of random, but at the same time, I tried to pick people who seemed like good people, you know what I mean? But yeah, I love all of you, even if you didn't win. If you didn't win, you get my hugs and kisses. If you did win, you don't get my hugs and kisses. You know why? Because you got a laptop and designer bags. But the rest of you get my kisses. Look at my new socks. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. These are from shopjean.com. You can wear whatever you want on the first day. Don't come to school naked. Seriously, if your crush is like sitting next to you, don't be all creepy like, hey, I got a text message. Just make sure. Ah! I thought that was a spider, but it was one of my hairs. Don't be like all up on the first day with your face mad because you don't want to be there. Don't sit in your class looking like, no, be happy. You should be like, hey everyone. Don't be mean to the lunch ladies. They feed you. I be walking in my classes like, I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah.